All right, so let's react to this whatever podcast clip.
Here, while we wait for her to come back, I have some pre-show notes from people, so let me get into that. Let's start with you, Allie. Allie, you said, I don't really like hookup culture for myself, but I had a big military phases when I was 20 to 22. I don't know if that was a typo. When you said I had a big military, did you mean hoe phase?
Well, military phase / military hoe phase. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Whoops.
Were you in the military?
No. So basically what that means, oh goodness. So, I
Just spit it out. Just spit it out.
I did not know that this was going to be brought up. Okay. I met this friend and she invited me to this bonfire and I was like, sure, why not? And literally 99% of the people were military. And at the time I was very like, oh my gosh, all of them are so attractive. So I wasn't really like a hoe, I guess you could say. I was very like, I'd talk to a guy, things would get serious, and then stuff would happen, and then kind of would just drop off. Like nothing would happen. Like after that, it kind of just, you guys know what I mean? Like we just kind of just, the feelings just disappeared. And then on to the next one, and on to the next one, and then, yeah.
How many of these military dudes were there?
Oh goodness. I'd say probably like 10. Yeah,
Is that we
that's
talked
about half
this
a
last
platoon.
time.
I think that's half a platoon.
Nick, can you show us a platoon? Show us a platoon.
It's so easy.
That's a
to
platoon?
ask you.
Wait,
that-
Nick, could you show us the other
Is
one?
that Navy
The other
or
one?
is that Marine?
The other one?
'Cause-
I think it's
Marine
tab
Corps.
over.
Okay, no,
Tab
I
up,
was
just tab over.
I was
Corps.
very
Is this-
Navy. It was a Navy thing.
So like half of
It's like front row.
that's a platoon.
That's more than 10.
That is a platoon. Okay. Are we brigade? Is that brigade, battalion? What are we talking here?
I don't.
You said 10, right?
Yeah, it was around there.
10 what? You hooked up with 10?
Around that.
Damn. This big chick is just hooked up with 10 men. How, this is the thing, right? This is how are men gonna take this woman seriously? Take any woman seriously?
Yep.
Multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
Okay. So you were not in the military.
I was not in the military. No.
And did you say it was what branch of the military? Coast Guard?
It was Navy. I had a I don't know why all of a sudden they'd be like, I'm in the Navy, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, hi, I'm Allie. I had a lot of growing up to do. I am not the same person I was back then. Just want to let you guys know. But
How old are you?
what does it say? Like 20 to 22. I'm
Okay.
25 now. So
20 to 22. So
yeah.
You've grown out of your military phase.
I got my
Military-
heart broken, and then I was kind of just over it.
Military.
Then I kind of wanted the traditional standpoint, and I kind of grew out of
Interesting.
it.
Hmm.
I was
Interesting.
Delulu.
Many such
I was in.
That's why I said before, and I said plenty of times. Modern day women do not qualify for traditional men. They don't. They don't. Off the bat, you have a history that's not traditional. So really, how's a man that's traditional going to see that? Right? It's off-putting. To me, it's off-putting. She's within just a span of a short time, she's been with more men than most men have been with girls throughout their life.
My Delulu.
And this is just, and here let's just say, right, 10 men that were military. Okay, she's not counting other men that weren't. That's something to think about.
Land.
Delulu land.
Yeah, I was very much in there.
What's your tattoo say there?
Oh goodness. So I'm obsessed with this rapper
Here,
named
show it,
G-Eazy.
show it.
And it's the crazy kind.
Who?
The crazy kind. It's
No, the-
from
who-
G-Eazy.
Who the fuck
Gerald.
is that guy?
Oh,
You don't
wow.
know G-Eazy?
I have no.
G-Eazy.
I
His
don't
name is
listen-
Gerald.
dope.
He'll be like young Gerald. Like no.
I don't really listen to much
Okay,
rock
well, it's in
music.
his song "Him and I," and it's with Halsey. They dated a really long time ago.
I like that
Who the
song.
fuck is that guy?
I have no idea.
Well-
Wait, so just clarification: was it a squad, section, platoon, company, battalion, regiment, brigade?
After
beyond?
last
Oh, gosh.
I go above and beyond.
gonna make
Military
this a
men are
bit?
very
It's
promiscuous.
every show. That's how we're gonna-
Yeah, it was, and back to what you said. They told me what I wanted to hear, and I
Okay.
was very naive. If they were like, "Oh yeah, I really like you," like I'm sure they probably had some feelings in the beginning, but then once,
I guarantee you, they had none. They saw you as an easy lay. I honestly cannot believe. I'm very doubtful that they actually had feelings.
stuff happened, it kind of just,
I want to make a point.
uh-oh.
Okay. It's not. This isn't going to be offensive towards you or anything. I just want to make a point, and this is to Brian's point earlier. Ladies, men, you have to be careful. It tells us in the Bible to guard our hearts. Men will tell you what you want to hear in order to sleep with you. You about to write that down? Oh.
Yeah.
Men will tell you what you want to hear.
Bombing.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
again, I'm
Love bombing. They love bombing.
Yeah.
Love bombing. Figure out who it is that you are, what it is that you like, what it is that you want. They'll tell you what you want to hear in order to sleep with you. You gotta be careful of this. Super common.
that's why I left the faith.
You know, that is true. And that's why I say a lot of times, you know, when you lie, women buy. And this is one of the advice that many men give to women, right? Have other men vet the men that you want to be with. Right? This is why traditionally, your father, your brother, your uncle, whoever, in a male in your family, you have a male that you have connection with that doesn't view you sexually, okay, doesn't have no sexual view towards you, okay, will help you evaluate a potential partner. That's traditional. That's being traditional. But no, women don't do that. They don't need no man's help. And they can rack up 10 bodies in a span of a couple months.
That's how women get their hearts broken. Be careful out there,
One
ladies.
too many
Especially
times.
military men.
You have experience with that?
No, I mean, I haven't dated one, but I know how like promiscuous they are. Like I've had lots of them like hit me up like super young too. Like 'cause I'm
Yeah.
33. Like it's all like 18-year-olds, and they're just there's always just so many. They just want to fuck, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
So going back to you, my first love never really told anybody. Just one day I was at work and posted another girl, and she ended up being pregnant. To this
Oh,
day, we never broke up.
so-
We kind of stopped talking.
So, my first love was when I was like freshly 18, got my Snapchat. The first day he added me, and we were together for a little over a year. And, you know, we said like, bye, I love you, whatever. And I go to work, and an hour later, I'm getting my phone blown up like, hey, have you seen his Snapchat? Hey, have you seen his Snapchat? I go on his Snapchat, and it's some girl on the pregnancy test of positive, and it
Whoa.
was not me.
Whoa.
I have not talked to that man. That's not
Spoken.
English. Thank you. I have not spoken to him ever since. We never really broke up. It kind of just, yeah.
How did you feel when you saw that?
I don't remember, honestly. I kind of block it out, but it was kind of,
Was it like pretty traumatizing?
Didn't you say you congratulated him?
nobody needs to know. A couple months later, I kind of, stop it. That was years ago. I was like 19. But yeah, I did congratulate him. He said thanks. After that, I did not talk to him.
Okay. Oh, here, I'll just trigger this.
Thank you.
$99.
Yo, Zentians, good to see you, man. Good to see you,
Via
Zentians.
alimony, child support, builds your legacy
Well
slash
said.
Thank you, man. Very good to see you back in the chat, man. It's been a minute. Let's see. And then last thing here with Ali, you said your most recent ex ghosted you and left a note on your bed breaking up with you because he didn't want to be the guy that broke up with you over text.
Yeah, this was the one that broke up with me in March.
Okay.
So
God, she is such a. She's. She's a messed up case.
Oh. Oh.
Modest Hikima donated
Here, I'm going to
$100.50.
pause it again for a little bit,
I
guys.
think Chase misspoke earlier. Equality of outcome is extra help based on situation to get outcome. Affirmative action. Equality of opportunity is equal chance to compete. Best candidate gets outcome. Chase for act.
Affirmative
Trielle
action.
didn't want TTS upped.
Oh, it's all good.
Cool. Yeah. If I misspoke, thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, I think you might have.
What did I say?
I think you said equality of outcome in place for equality of opportunity.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you meant to say equality of opportunity, but whatever. Do you have?
He just kind of just stopped talking to me, and I was just like, did you bump your head? Like, what's going on?
Sure.
Leave work early. My friend picks me up, takes me home. I walk in, not even realizing that all of his stuff is gone. And I just so happen to be like just cleaning my bed like normal. And all of a sudden I just feel like this like heavy note. And it was the key to my room. And then just a note basically saying like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be the guy to break up with you over text, but like this is done.
That's insanely lame.
Yeah, and it was a very rough couple of months. Do not want to live that ever
Here, let's.
again.
That's the thing with these women, right? With these. I honestly believe she's the type of woman that pretty much goes for the men, right? She goes the type of men that she goes for. Only sees value in her, in the sense, in the sexual case. I doubt, and I've heard this plenty of times, bigger women don't usually go for just as big men, right? I guarantee you the men that she's talking about, they are probably athletic, okay? They're probably maybe okay attractive, right? Maybe a 5, maybe a 6, maybe even a 7, right? But they see her as, she's probably a 3, maybe a 2. They see her as an easy lay. So, you know, they waste some time on her. She allows that because, oh my God, these good-looking guys, you know, they're giving me some time and attention, so I'll take it. But see, this is the thing where you're not seeing the guys for deeper. All you view them as is these good-looking guys that want to talk to you, want to give you attention. All they see is that this woman who I can easily have sex with. Who cares if she looks terrible? Who cares if she's fat? So, but this is the thing where you're not thinking straight. See, this is the thing, right? You gotta think. Here's a woman. Now, all this crap that she's been through, all this trauma, okay, added to her. Now, if she ever finds a good guy, she has all this trauma built up, all this, you know, jadedness, resentment, all these traumatic experiences, just bad to deal with. Most likely that's not going to benefit you in helping you make a good relationship work or help you retain a good man. That's not. So, what most likely it will fail. It will just, these are the things that women understand. The things you do, right? The life experiences you make, it doesn't help you. It doesn't. It actually hurts you because it will make your attitude, make your personality, make the way you think, make the way you act worse for the men that may potentially want to be with you. So, this is the craziness of women.